Niall here with Possibly Awesome Cars. Today we're sitting in my 2001 BMW 740iL to ask a very important question. Will it road trip? We're going to be taking this car on about 2,000 kilometer road trip over the course of the weekend. We're not really sure what's going to happen. Hope to God we don't break down. I don't know how expensive a tow truck will be in the middle of nowhere, but I do have roadside assistance, so maybe that'll help. But we're going to be finding out, will this car road trip, being at about 222,000 kilometers. But more importantly, is it comfortable to road trip more than any other car that I've tested? I've tested a lot of newer cars. None of them have been very comfortable. This particular trip going from the GTA to Ottawa, I've done several times, but I've also done other road trips with other cars. Dodge Journey, Kia Sorento, 2015 and 2016, Hyundai Elantra and Sonata. I mean, I've driven a lot of cars, okay? So yeah, I know a thing or two about comfort, and I know a thing or two about my butt being very uncomfortable, not even halfway through. So I'm really hoping that my 740 will do the trick. Maybe it'll be the first road trip I've ever done where I get out of the car at the end of an 8-hour trip and say, oh, wow, I feel great. I'm really hoping we get to the end of the road trip and I haven't broken down, haven't lost my oil, my coolant hasn't exploded, my suspension hasn't fallen apart. So we'll find out. So stay tuned. We're going to be doing some video adventure here, and I'm glad that you're going to be coming along with us on our road trip with the E38 from Toronto to Ottawa. Wish me luck, seriously. Well, about 6 hours later, 5 hours later, we left it. Well, technically, we left the house at 7, and it's almost 3 o'clock now. We made it, no problems. Car traveled great, and actually, we did pretty good for fuel economy, just under 10 liters per 100. But my God, that car was clean when we left the house, and it is absolutely disgusting. What a disgusting car. Well, we're on our way home from our trip. Everything went great so far. I mean, we still have about 450 kilometers until we get back. But so far, I mean, no issues with the car, other than it being dirty. We survived the smallest parking garage known to man. Honest to God, like, I don't even think smart cars could fit into it. So we made it through that, made it through probably, so far right now, about 1,200 kilometers, roughly. So like I said, we still have a little bit ways to go. It's 8:30. We're expected to be home sometime after midnight, probably 1 or 2 o'clock. But yeah, the car's great. I mean, my butt feels fantastic, considering every other car we've ever taken on this trip has been terrible. So seats are great, car's great, everything has worked great. Car has 223,000 kilometers on it now, so it's certainly not new. It's definitely up there in age. So, I got to say that this car, it road trips, and it road trips well. I mean, we got a lot of stuff in the back, 2 suitcases, stroller, stuff to clean off the car, bags for the baby, toys that we bought, some Lego. But yeah, I mean, like, it really worked out really well so far, and I'm feeling pretty good. It's nice to have old, outdated GPS. At least we can kind of see where we are. And the nice thing too, one of the things that I'm sure cars these days have, but I haven't really played around with, I can put in the distance that we're going. So now that we've stopped, I'm going to figure out how long it is until we get home. I'm going to put it in the trip computer, and then I can kind of see it on the front all the time. Even though I hate it. When I'm driving, I really hate having to wait and figure out where we are. And I hate even more when I can look at it all the time and see, oh great, there's only 700 kilometers left until we get home. So it's kind of a blessing and a curse to be able to do that. But anyway, so we're going to be heading home from here. And I'll be wrapping it up once we get back to the house. And like I said, I mean, everything's great so far, so I'm sure we're going to make it back no problem. Okay, so we made it home. No problems whatsoever. Total trip was just around 1,500 kilometers, 900 of which we did last night on Sunday. And you know what? The car did pretty well. So we got an average consumption, 10.2 liters per 100 kilometers, which I guess isn't too bad when you consider it. It's a V8, it's a 14-year-old car. So it's not too bad, and I mean, realistically, you know, after a quick wash, car turned out pretty well. No issues. Pretty much just a low tire, which I've got an issue with that winter tire. So there it is. Question has been answered. E38 740iL with shoddy maintenance, no records, and suspension needing work certainly will get you there without breaking down. And my God, it was a comfortable car. Absolutely the most comfortable car I've ever taken on a road trip. It was fantastic. My butt not sore. Just great. Yeah, you can see the lower front tire there, so I'm gonna go pump that up. Other than that though, what a great car. I would do this again in a heartbeat. And I mean, just look at it, you know. I don't know what they did with the E65, even the F41. I don't know. E38 is where the 7 Series was the best, and it has remained that way up until now. I think the new one looks pretty good. But anyway, that's our road trip video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments about it, you know, just comment below like you normally do. Don't forget to subscribe, and let us know if there's something else you'd like to see about this car, and we will do our best to make it happen. Thanks for watching.